Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. Now, a couple of episodes ago, post-commentary me
Welcome
noticed
back.
that Gorham had the last backpack for us. However, past gameplay me didn't notice it. And I'm not doing this in relation to that gameplay footage I saw, because I actually recorded this and the next couple episodes before I started doing the post-commentary from a few episodes ago. So I actually just went to this Gorham off camera, and that's when I noticed he had the backpack. And so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have to start here instead of at the map. He also has the manual for the Berserker, which I think I'm going to buy that, so I can unlock that. And I can give that class to Alistair if I so desire. Which is, spoiler alert, I'm going to end up not giving him that class, so I guess it was kind of a waste of 10 gold when we have really expensive equipment we want to buy. Oh well. It's there anyways now, and I've unlocked it for any other playthroughs that I might do of this game, which probably won't be on this channel if I ever do come back to this. Anyways, I mentioned last time that we're going to go to Orzammar. Just kind of looking around here. I don't think there's anywhere else we want to go right now. And I don't know why that place is glowing. Maybe just because it was DLC related? Okay. Anyways, off to the Frostback Mountains and Orzammar. Or off to a random battle first. We can do that.
More darkspawn, hey?
Oh, darkspawn. Awesome. Kill this one. Kill this one. Let's go help these guys out, so that less of them might die. And my party will be fine. Oh gosh, there's an ogre. Kill the things that aren't ogres first. Oh, hey, there's Alistair. Okay, let's kill that ogre. That thing needs to go down. Stun him. Stab him. Rip his toes off. Hey, we got him. Oh, sweet killing animation. Although there's still other darkspawn we need to battle here. Oh, the ogre's dead. And everyone else kind of took down the others as I was dealing with that. Good job, everyone. Unfortunately, some of these knights died in this. I don't think it's going to matter for the overall story. Oh, they were Redcliffe.
Our Lehman sends his regards, Warden. We're trying to keep the roads clear and safe.
Oh, okay. Ogre has a little bit of money for us, okay. And I think that's all, so we can go to the exit now. There's pumpkins here. Like, how often have we seen pumpkins just
Our Lehman sends his regards,
laying
Warden.
about in this game? Interesting. Alright, so we're going to the Frostback Mountains. There is one thing that kind of annoys me about this place. In terms of design. But we're actually going to have a few different side quests that we can do. There's a interesting statue there. Must be some sort of dwarven noble or whatever. Somewhat important from dwarven history.
Time for more practice.
Oh, hello. We're just immediately going to get attacked. Oh, okay, who's doing that? Yeah, let's take out these guys first, and then we'll with whatever else. We didn't actually take much fire damage from that. Oh, who is... That was also annoying. That seemed like the Tempest spell. Alright, anybody else want to drop anything? Okay. It seems like we have two different paths, but they're both going to connect up at the same place, just right here. So we'll go over the cool-looking bridge.
If there's civil war, what will happen to us?
How are we supposed to live like this? I have buyers waiting.
Oh, hey, the deserter that stole supplies from Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
It doesn't matter what we say,
I
they're going to
worried
do
this
the
might
same
happen.
thing anyways.
I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
You actually could, but okay. You can just die here if you don't want to. And he has another shady thug over here. Oh, that didn't last long. Now notice he's not, like, dropping anything right now. But he does have items for us to pick up. In fact, one of them being key to the
How am
quest.
I supposed to live with no
The
craft to
guild
sell?
supplies.
Think they're isolated now? Merchants won't risk this
I
happening.
will find them a little bit later.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
Previously owned? Why would you advertise that?
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less?
So did you, like, steal it from someone, or take it off of dead corpses?
And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
24-hour lifetime guarantee? Well, this guy seems shady, but let's see what he's got. He actually has a couple things that are kind of interesting. Well, there's the small clear ice crystal when I'm ready to use shale again. Yeah, he has Knight Commander's plate. It's for Templars. It is way better than what Alistair currently has. I kind of want to get him that. I know he doesn't have the strength yet. So I guess we got to put more points into his strength. So there's not really a point in buying that right now. Plus, there are other things I want to buy with money. Oh, do you have toxin extracts? I still need to collect those. I bet I could find a whole stockpile of those if I went to the elves. Ah, hey, you have some. I will take those. Gifts that are... The remarkable gifts are for... Anything that says remarkable is for shale. I'll take the portrait because that's cheap, and we need to get Sten's happiness up. Because I am still going to try to get
see some of the best previously owned equipment. Why pay
quest
through
for
the
everyone.
note?
Okay, I want to see.
Here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. and just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
Okay, so I guess
Come-
whatever.
You know what the Regent reminds me of, the way he's acting?
What?
The Orlesians. Pap always said they were tyrants and needed a good...
Oh, not the Orlesians again.
They have to open the gate. My suppliers will think I cheated them.
I've met. You have to be the first one I can honestly say I've really liked.
Must be talking to Wynn, not Morgan.
I am quite touched. I like you too, Alice.
What can I do for you? This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Okay. That was one of the notices of termination
you
we
wish
had
talk
to
me? Truly, it's a courtesy
give.
for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant. Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Twice a year, I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
I'd like to know what a stone sense is. Sounds like something they just made up.
no one goes
We
in or
lost all
out.
sense. Orzammar was so.
Alright, let's go up here.
King Loghain will not...
Now, someone's yelling about
Vieta.
Loghain.
This land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I need to talk to your king. I'm a Grey Warden.
None more important than mine.
Debatable.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
I'm gonna have to fix this situation, aren't I? The answer is yes.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king.
How about you permanently don't
Entraniducan
get in?
returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons.
Ah,
The Assembly has gone through a dozen
remember.
votes without agreeing on a successor.
so this is showing
If it is
us
not
that the
settled soon,
Dwarven Noble
risk a
intro
civil war.
happened. Even though on this particular route we took the I'm a Grey Warden. I'll announce that to this. Yeah, I'll announce that to this
Wardens
other
killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden.
Loghain
They're sworn
jerk.
enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
No, thank you.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
You're a stain on the underwear of life. Why don't we execute you? It seems like it's actually an option.
What? Lies and slander!
But I'll try
King
telling you the
Loghain will
truth
not
first.
suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you will. But take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Oh, yes, sir. We get to fight this guy.
Wipe them out quickly.
I'm going after the main guy first.
Nice try. Now we...
And he's dead. Awesome. Where'd that other mage go? There was an... Oh, here he is. Bodyguard.
This.
Okay. You're done. Then there's this guy swinging it. Ah, he's done too. I mean, Loghain's probably not going to be happy about that, but he's already not happy with us, so whatever. It's nice that when we're going to these other places that there's still, like, some minor plot going on with Logain and that.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Well, apparently I'm going to have to help first, and then we'll get help. That's usually how it goes.
A trust follow, Warden.
So yeah, everything
Arrival is
that
a
happened, and there's going to be some other people that will kind of like tell us what basically happened with House Iduken and their sons and that.
Beauty, daughter. If you work hard like
So,
that, all Orzammar will know.
Yeah, the Dwarven Noble intro happened,
For the love of Paragons.
which means Balin, if you remember Balin, he's the one son that, you know, set up having the other son executed, and the other one that lived blamed and exiled, cast into the deep roads to basically like make it look like he killed the other brother, so that way Balin could take the throne.
You had a son. What happened to him?
And that's what we're dealing with.
I honestly don't know.
Wynn
Master.
had a son.
He was taken from me. Such births are seldom, as there are ways to prevent it, but it does happen. And any child born to a Circle Mage belongs to the Chantry.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It was a long time ago. A very long time ago.
Interesting.
Didn't you do something about it?
Do what? I was weak from the birthing process, and there were... No, there was nothing I could do.
Do you think about him?
All the time.
That makes me wonder, if we get Wynn's friendship up enough, will her side quest end up being like trying to find her son? I don't know, because I've never done it. So I'm still just like pondering. Like I said, I think I mentioned this previously. This is the most I've ever, the farthest I've ever gotten in this game. I think one time I like set foot in Orzammar, and that was pretty much it. I don't think I ever really did anything here. Oh, I was going to complain about the Frostback Mountains. I kind of forgot about that because, you know, they're already over. And that's my complaint. Like, they made it sound... Like, throughout the rest of this game, they made it sound like the dwarves are, like, behind these Frostback Mountains. You gotta go through these mountains. And it's like, they set it up to make it sound like a big
And a king
dungeon sort of thing. And that's kind of what I was expecting.
None of it is carried.
And we didn't really get that.
Or as now, when
We got
someone
like a
tries
very
using
short
the
area,
assembly to pull a coup.
some merchants,
Who's to say what my father
some side
said in his
quests.
final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the diamond quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Oh, really? We're just killing people. Okay, so we're on the brink of a civil war here, too. Good to know.
Don't blind idiots. I won't have fighting in the commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that sodden fool, I'll have him in the Legion.
Hi there, Captain of the Guard.
Pieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Understood. But,
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
there we go. Well, I need assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Okay, so this guy doesn't really seem to care who becomes king as
Surfacers
long
appoint
as, you
no
know,
paragons?
there is a king.
Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
Okay, so it sounds like we have to go talk to those people.
Yes, you should.
I don't think we can get anything else out of the Captain of the Guard. And what is this? It's a Codex entry, gets us some experience. Awesome. That way is to the proving, I know that, which I don't need to do. Yeah, I was really kind of expecting, like, the way they set it up, it sounded like the Frostback Mountains should have been like some sort of dungeon to go through before getting to Orzammar. Not just, oh, let's click on Frostback Mountains and, 5 minutes later, Loghain Messenger, and we're in Orzammar. That was kind of a disappointing moment for me. Disappointing moment and a missed opportunity. Okay, let's... Wait, you have a name. You must be important.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
Endrin being Iduken, the last king.
Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust. Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont. Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
So this Harrowmont is new to this story. We didn't hear about Harrowmont in the Dwarf Noble intro.
And let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
But yeah, the rest was all... And I think it's also assumed that the son that got exiled into the Deep Roads just ended up dying down there. Since we didn't take the... since we're on the City Elf path, we're not on the Dwarven Noble path.
Peace, if Balin didn't murder him himself.
Though it makes me wonder...
I am Narav Helmi, 3rd daughter of the 2nd matron of House Helmi. And
okay, none of that
stranger,
means anything to me.
What brings you to Orzammar at such a time?
I'm a Grey Warden and I need help, but, I mean...
A Grey Warden?
Yes.
That explains why they allowed you past the gates. What kind of aid do you mean?
I have treaties for a blight, but this is not going to end up concerning you.
A blight? Now? But our warriors are killing each other in the streets.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm sorry,
I'm going to have to fix that first.
I fear there will be
no
no aid for you in Orzammar. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, I suggest you talk with his trusted advisor, Dulin Ferender. He might be able to get you an audience.
Well, since I know what Balin did, because we did play through the Dwarf Noble intro, I know what side I'm picking. But you know what? We'll humor some things.
Don't think so.
Key required. That looks like a shop of some sort. I want to get in there.
Well met, Grey Warden.
This dispute over the throne is exciting.
Well, at least they really honor Grey Wardens here. Which means they don't care for Loghain's lies.
Stuck to common nugs. Now I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
Sounds like you need help. Why not?
Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say.
Okay, well...
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Okay, just need one nug. Though there's probably more we can find. I guess let's go... So, Yeah, as you're gonna find in this city in Orzammar, a lot of people are kind of picking sides between Balin and Harrowmont, and we're going to have to settle this dispute and get one of them to be king. And I kind of already told you what side I'm going to pick. Although I wonder what this would play out as if you were the dwarf noble.
Luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of
and you came back here.
I've never seen one of those before.
Like, I wonder if you could make yourself king. That would be really interesting. I'm sure this sequence would play out, or this main path branch would play out very differently if we were here as the dwarf noble.
I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work I've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Okay.
Well, it's the lyrium, you know. Raw blood of the earth. It's more alive than you and me. Most of the time, that's no problem. When it's all bundled up in a piece of steel, it'll leave you alone. But handling the ore directly, sometimes you get burned. It's not just your skin it takes off. It'll burn directly into your mind.
Well.
Right.
I guess we should be careful with that lyrium dust that we're
worked for
carrying
him
around.
Myself?
Don't snort the dust, kids. Alright, we have, oh my, a really expensive, a Rose's Thorn. I mean, it's slightly more, but look at all those bonuses, though. Health regeneration, combat, dexterity, damage. I want that. And it has 3 slots for crafting. That's got to be like one of the best knives in the game. Daggers, whatever. But it's also like 140 gold. I don't have that kind of money. And I'm definitely not going to have it if I buy other minor stuff. By the way, we're probably going to buy other minor stuff. Not necessarily here and now, though. Do I buy anything here? I don't remember. There's like several shops, and oh, look at this. Life Giver. Plus 10 Constitution, 6 health regeneration in combat. Wow. That would go like amazing on Alistair as like a tank. Oh, the Tomb of Physical Technique. Yep, that gives me another... Yeah, we're going to buy that. Even though that's expensive. But I need it. Gifts. Again, there's a remarkable diamond that costs a ton. We're not buying that. Oh, there's another person there to talk to, I see, but I want to do this. I want to do this tomb thing. Of course, it's going to go to Zagana. So I know I have to do it like that. Okay, and then we level up. And it's also going to give us an attribute point, which, as I'm learning, I'm going to throw it into cunning, but... So I thought I had to get, you know, like another level up in order for that one passive buff on the thing to count. And the answer to that is no. You actually, I think it's talking about like your base stat points when you go to do these talents. Because it's still not letting me get this, even though I got +2 dexterity from the specialization. So, okay, we'll throw the point we got into there. So I guess I didn't waste a dexterity point previously when I was leveling up. So, I mean, there's that. We'll get evasion, because we want that. And then we'll go after those assassin things. All right, well, with that, I will see you guys next time, and we'll talk to this person.